Today's gospel reading from Mark is the most wonderful God incidents for the kickoff of our stewardship campaign. I'm the first of 3 temple talks, and I feel like Jesus just passed me the ball for an easy layup. Today, I am going to share how I witnessed the birth of an Emmanuel ministry. I spent 9 months last year in group spiritual direction with Dana, Chris, and Andrea. And with their permission, I am sharing this story. God was calling on Chris to confront the question of stuff. Just so much stuff. Friends, acquaintances, in her own house. And oh, how I could relate, just thinking about my own basement. And in group spiritual direction, we encourage each other to go deeper. Chris realized this abundance of stuff was not a coincidence. It was a not so subtle message from God. Because during this same time, bus after bus of refugees were arriving in Chicago. They arrived with nothing more than they could carry for 1,000 miles. Their urgent need was for blankets and warm essentials. It turned out many people had more than they needed. Donations started pouring in. And one of the coordinators asked if there was some place on the north side that could be a waypoint. With a leap of faith, Chris volunteered our church. As refugees transitioned from police floors to unfurnished apartments, the needs changed, and the call for kitchen items went out and was answered. I tried to imagine what it was like for refugees to arrive with nothing, to sleep in police station floors, and to finally have a bare apartment, and then to receive a package with kitchen essentials, to have the ability to make and eat a homemade meal for the first time. I think about the half a dozen spatulas we have in our kitchen at home, and how completely I take them for granted. The theme of this year's stewardship campaign is illuminating our gratitude with generosity. When I take a moment to have gratitude for just how blessed I am, and I'm not just talking about the spatulas, I am filled with desire to share what I have. Emmanuel is a place where deep spirituality meets action, where the donations we give make possible a place to explore how God calls us to work for his kingdom. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of meals have been cooked with the kits assembled here. And this is just one of the many impactful ministries we have. As we move through the stewardship season, let us illuminate our gratitude for what we have with the generosity that makes possible our vital missions. Imagine what more we can accomplish together this year. Amen.